Welcome to Kinnick Stadium, home of the Iowa Hawkeyes. This crowd is fired up, ready to see some defense, some offense, and because we're in Iowa, some solid punting. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kurt Herbstreit. Kurt, let's get to the action on the field. The Dogs will kick it away to start us off. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. First down here for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Payne. Short throw complete to the tight end. That's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a...
Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game, and here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make a play, but you can't do that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it to give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
QB decides to keep it here. Great cut there. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it. He got some good yards himself.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pocket breaking down. The scramble doesn't get there. That's going to bring up fourth down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. To throw, it's Payne. Throw to the running back in the flat. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. second down. We're going to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. And here's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down play coming up. Same tailback, another carry. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed on that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Georgia 10, Iowa 0.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Payne. And he lofts one deep over the middle. And the ball is picked off. You bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. There's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. The tight end has got it, but a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create here on the move. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Picks up 4. Second down coming up.
Press coverage now from the secondary. They're going to run it. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Dogs. It was a foot race and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 45. Set to kick this one away.
Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Iowa Hawkeyes will take over first and 10.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake on first down. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And a pick six. A monster play by the...
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Iowa Hawkeyes will take over. First and 10.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings them third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 2. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Man, this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
And the Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Dump off caught by the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Now they'll run it on the toss. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he fumbles. It's a turnover.
Chris, anytime a quarterback's off and scramble, the defense is alert to try to get to him and dislodge that football. He gets some positive yards, but he doesn't take care of the ball and secure it, and they're able to knock it away.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Linebacker shifting around now. On 1st down, it's play action. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
Georgia 31, Iowa 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
Iowa Hawkeyes will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
He makes the grab. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
That's a big first down for this offense. It's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. They bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, in the completion. 1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense and short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Got it.
They have struggled big time in the red zone so far. Can they punch it in here? 2nd and goal. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes him one of the top backs in the country.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point is good. They trail now 31-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He'll call for the fair catch here. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
A pop pass on a jet sweep. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's caught downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And the margin remains 24, still a 3-score game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hawkeyes will kick it deep to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice second half started.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that previous play. And he'll set up to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. First down and 10 now. Single back, takes the handoff. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. And at first down, they go right back to him. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he knocks that one right through. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there.
And your Iowa Hawkeyes will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll ride the back again here. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones that you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Quarterback operating an empty set. Send the back in motion. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Caught in the backfield. It's Hart. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And the Hawkeyes looking to keep this drive moving. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Hawkeyes have 1st and 10 here. Defense stops him short for the first down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Georgia
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
on down at the 4-yard line. 3rd down coming up.
Here we go, third down close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Coming up, fourth down.
Well, a field goal here does them no good, so the offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. A running play called on fourth down. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Iowa.
You know, today's not been their day, but the thing that you can always hang your hat on is these guys are still competing. They come up with a touchdown here late in the fourth quarter. You can use that as hopefully some momentum into next week.
They tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession.
Wow, the kicker deserves a lot of credit here. He placed the ball perfectly. All you have to do is keep the ball in bounds and then hope for a favorable bounce. Here, they got a real favorable bounce.
And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to launch it deep again. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
There's contact on the throw, and it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Hey, guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The back's got it. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I'll tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
This running back's had a big night, the kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. The distance will be from 38 yards out. And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Offense behind the sticks, facing a 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Trying to extend the play. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Here, the defense backing away. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the Bulldogs will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. The Dogs come to the line with 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. It is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? past the 50. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On first and 10, looking to throw. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. QB tries it again here on second and 10. Look at this. He'll go deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Dogs.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Georgia 44, Iowa 14.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
45, set to kick off.
And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Hart. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They're 1 for 3 so far on 4th down attempts. Can they convert here? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the back now goes in motion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Defense makes the stop, but that's a